everyone, welcome to Yoga with Donna. I hope everybody's doing well. Today we're going to be doing a 10-minute full body rejuvenating stretch. So we'll be working a little bit into the side muscles and doing a few twists just to get your energy moving and flowing through your body. We'll get started in easy pose. Now we're going to be staying here for a few poses, so just elevate your hips if you need to on a cushion or a blanket, and you can have your legs crossed at the ankles with your feet underneath your knees if that's more comfortable for you, or otherwise just have one foot placed in front of the other. So sitting up nice and tall, up off your hips, hands on your knees. Just close your eyes for a moment and we'll take a couple of long deep breaths. So breathing in, right from your lower belly, through your rib cage, through your shoulder blades, through your collarbones, right up through the breath to the crown of the head. Pause at the top, and then exhale through your mouth, cannon breath out. And as you do so, your navel should be pulled in towards your spine, all the air coming out of your body. Another deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your body with air, right up through to the crown of your head. And exhale. One more time. Inhaling. Exhaling. And open your eyes. Take your hands out to the side on the mat, fingertips touching the mat. Take your right arm up and over by your ear, coming onto your forearm of your left arm. Trying to keep your sit bones on the mat and really stretching those fingertips towards that side of the mat. And then breathing in, breathing out. Left arm up and over by your ear, coming over to the right side. Inhaling, exhaling through your nose, and then back up. One more time each side. Up and over with the arm, shoulders down and relaxed, pressing into the mat with the sit bones. And exhale. Inhaling. Just inhale and exhale in your own time through your nose. To get energy moving through the side of the body and circulating all around your upper body. Take your right hand across towards your left knee, coming forward out over that left knee as far as you can, keeping that right hip or that right sit bone still on the mat. So you might not come very far, you might be up here. As long as you can actually keep both sit bones on the mat and feel a slight stretch through that side of your body, the right side. Stay here for a few breaths. You might be able to actually feel it through your hip as well, through the glute muscle on the right side. And then when you're ready, come back up. Walk your hands over to your right, either side of your right knee. Stretch them out in front of you, slide them out. Deep breath. And then when you're ready, coming back up to centre. Place your hands on your knees. Come forward with your chest over the front of your feet, going out to the side, round your back, navel to spine, out to the left side and coming forward. And we'll just repeat that again. And I hope you can hear me all right today. Just come back through to the side. Because the weather's so bad, as you can probably see out the window, like it's a storm. And now we're going to change over your legs. But let's just do the same on this side. So take your left arm up and over, shoulders down, fingertips stretching out towards the short edge of the mat. Relax that forearm on the mat of the right arm. Just look out in front of your mat and then coming back up, breathing in and breathing out. And again, over to the right. Back up and over to the left. Really keep those sit bones grounded into the mat. And then coming back up. And this time take your left hand across towards the right knee and just stretch out over that right leg, right knee. Deep breath. And then coming back up. Take your hands across to the other knee, stretching forward. Deep breaths right through the side of that body. And then pushing back up. Hands on your knees. And let's do circuit grind the other way this time. So coming forward, out to the left, around your spine. Forward, breathing in, breathing out. Again, forward. We'll do it one last time, coming forward, back, and forward. Good. All right, now we're just going to stretch your legs out in front of you, sitting up as tall as you can. Just push through into the palms of your hands and get your sit bones going back a little bit more. Take a deep breath here, pressing into your palms, lifting up off your hips. Engage your navel for a moment. And then when you're ready, bring in your right leg, place your foot on the mat and then take it across your left leg. Try and keep all toes stretched out along the mat on that side. Take your arms out to the side and then lift up your left arm, bring it across, wrap it around that knee, pull out nice and tall for your twist, and just go as far as you can, really pressing that foot that's bent into the mat. And have the toes of the other foot, other leg, pulling back towards you. So you've got a real stretch through that left leg. A couple of breaths here. Really working into your thoracic spine, the upper back here. And then coming back, extend your leg out. And pulling up nice and tall, place your palms onto the mat, pushing up, nice and tall. And bending in your left leg, bring it across. You might find that you have it further towards your foot that's extended because it's a little bit harder to keep your toes on the mat. It's more important to keep all the toes on the mat than actually have your leg too far up towards your body. So just get to wherever you feel that you can hold the foot on the mat and then lift your arms up and then place your right arm across your right knee, left knee, and then pull out nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. Really feel the twist around your navel. Breathe into your lower back, into your upper back, and then unwind. Bring your legs out in front, just bang them out for a moment. Swing your legs around, coming into tabletop. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And just take your right leg and flex your foot and just take a few circles in whichever way feels good to you. But don't lean over towards your left arm. Just keep in the middle of both hands if you can. And then when you're ready, place that on the mat and lift the other leg. And just circle in whichever way feels good for your hips. in your lower back. And try not to bend the elbow of the right arm if you can. Good, and then when you're ready, place them both on the mat, curl your toes under, and let's lift your hips up into downward facing dog. So just pedal through your feet, really working through the calf muscles, through the hamstrings. With your ribs knitted together, with your eyes looking back between your feet. And then when you're ready, rise up onto your toes. Keep your heels down towards the mat. Hold it in whatever position feels like a really good stretch for you. And then you're going to take your hips, your feet up, your hips up, and roll forward into plank. Now hold it here for a moment, and then bend your knees, and then roll back up into downward facing dog, and have your heels heading towards the mat. Breathe here for a moment, really press through the palms on the mat. And then when you're ready, coming up onto your toes, coming forward, ripple forward into plank, hold it here, pressing the palms away from you. And then bend your knees, rolling back up, hips up towards the ceiling, and lower those heels towards the mat. Now this time, you're going to rise up on your toes, coming forward into plank, and then we're going to gently head your chest towards the mat, coming down onto the mat. Relax the tops of your feet, place your hands underneath your shoulders, and let's come into Cobra. So elbows pressing into the sides, shoulders down, and just make sure that your toes are pointed, and then back down, breathing out. One more time, breathing in, pressing through the palms. Now you shouldn't feel any pain in your lower back, only go to where you feel like you've got a slight stretch but no pain, and everybody will be in a different position. And then coming back down, curl your toes under, bend your knees, and lift your hips up into downward facing dog. Hold it here for a moment. And then coming forward into plank, chest heading towards the mat first, lower down, relax the tops of your feet, pressing up into Cobra. And then back down, one more time, breathing in and breathing out. And then pressing back into tabletop, and let's just do a couple of hip circles. Really working into the hips again, and then reverse it if you feel that's what you would like to do. And then we're going to extend your hands out in front of you into puppy pose. So your chest heads towards the mat, your forehead lowers down onto. If you feel like you'd like more of a stretch, just bring your palms together and bend your elbows and place your hands just behind your head on your neck. And just breathe in, breathe out. Another couple of long deep breaths. Really relax your chest towards the mat. And then, if you've got your hands behind your head, just release them. And let's just bring your hands back beside you and pressing back up. Coming up, coming around. Let's come into easy pose. Sitting up nice and tall on your sit bones. So it doesn't matter which leg you've got in front, whatever's comfortable to you. And let's just take your right hand behind you left hand onto right knee, pull it nice and tall, and let's see whether you can just twist that a little bit more now that your body's warmed up. Deep breaths. And coming back to centre and change to the other side, lifting up nice and tall before you twist and turn. Long length of spine. And then come back to centre. And then just place your hands behind you with your fingertips facing forward. And just lift up onto your feet, onto your shins, and just stretch that upper back. You can drop your head back if that feels comfortable, and have your chest heading towards the ceiling. And then when you're coming back, just stretch your arms out, come forward over your legs, stretching forward, and coming back up, change over legs, do the twist to the other side. So place your right hand on your left knee, pulling up nice and tall, and just turn and try and look to the side. And I feel probably a little bit different with this other leg in front. And then come back to centre, breathing in, breathing out. I don't know about you, but I can feel it a lot more when I change my leg to the leg that's not used to being in front. I get a lot more in the side of my body when I do this twist. And then come back to centre. Place your hands behind you with the fingertips facing towards you, and let's just push up again. Nice back stretch. And then coming back down. Bring your arms forward, and let's just stretch forward. And then back up. Place hands on your knees. If you want to change over your legs, you can if you feel a little bit more comfortable. The other way around. And let's just close your eyes, drop your chin, and let's just see how your body feels, whether you can feel that it's worked through the side of the body, whether you're feeling a little bit more relaxed and energetic. And deep breaths in, deep breaths out in your own time. Just a few rounds. And set your intention for the day. Think about how you'd like your day to be, or what's left of the day, depending when you're practicing this. And another deep breath in, and deep breath out. And then bring your arms up. Open your eyes, lift your chin, palms together, front of your heart space. Thank you so much for joining me here today, everyone, and hope that you're feeling really nice and relaxed in your body and ready to start, or ready to carry on with the rest of your day. Hope to see you on the mat again soon. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, please press the like button. And I'll see you again soon. Namaste.